Let me walk you through one of the impressive features of FANA Velocity Assessment Center. Evidence, scans, and integrations all feed into a single decisive movement, the compliance assessment. Velocity's Assessment Center is where all of that groundwork comes together, letting your organization validate its posture against a chosen framework on demand. Launching a new assessment starts with three simple choices. First, select your required entity, and then your required framework, and third, define the scope of the assessment. Velocity also gives you control over assessment depth. You can run two modes: document only, which validates policies and written evidence, or document and environment, which additionally checks live configuration across connected services. For teams that want even finer control, select specific controls. This option allows narrowing the assessment to particular requirements rather than an entire framework. Velocity proactively guides good practice, recommending the readiness checks be run first to improve the accuracy and confidence of the final results. Before starting, Velocity confirms exactly what will be validated. This is an important safeguard. It ensures the assessment reflects a good, consistent point in time view of your environment rather than shifting data mid assessment, which protects the integrity and defensibility of the results. Select your required controls that needs to be assessed and start running an assessment. Every assessment ever run is preserved in the assessment history, giving your organization a complete searchable audit trail over a time. Each row captures the full context of the past assessment: which entity is being assessed, which framework was chosen, how many controls were selected, and complete status indicator. Alongside, the velocities report a score reflecting overall compliance performance and a confidence percentage reflecting how reliable that score is based on the depth and the quality of available evidence. Velocity also logs exactly how long each assessment took to run and precisely where it was created, down to the minute and time zone. This level of detail matters during an audit, where reviewers often want to understand not just the result, but the process and timing behind how the result was produced. From configuring a precise scoped assessment to maintaining a complete historical record of every run, the assessment center gives compliance teams both the control to validate on demand and the traceability to prove it later. Now select the assessment which you ran. That will take you to the results tab. So this assessment gives us a clear picture of the organization's current compliance posture. As we can see, the overall compliance score is 30%, which indicates that there are still several controls and requirements that needs to be addressed. The platform also provides an AI confidence score of 78.5%, showing the FANAS AI has a relatively high level of confidence in the assessment and the evidence analyzed. On the right side, we can see control and document status. Currently, none of the assessed controls have passed, and the required documentation is also largely incomplete. This immediately helps the organization understand where the major gaps are. Below that, the assessment summary, it provides a more detailed control level view. We can see the individual software controls, their status, scores, documentation requirements, and the evidence associated with each control. For example, controls related to contingency planning, security plans, incident response, and system monitoring, audit and accountability, and information integrity are listed here. Each control can be opened to view the relevant evidence and identify what's missing. So instead of manually going through hundreds of compliance requirements, FANA Velocity brings everything into one dashboard and helps the organization quickly identify what is compliant, what is missing, and what actions are required to improve the overall compliance score. Thank you.